What if I told you that there's a woman writing fanatical love letters to the President of the United States? And then what if I told you that this woman is one of the President's most beloved aides? That woman is real. Her name is Natalie Harp, and I don't think we're talking enough about how psychologically revealing Natalie Harp's letters to President Trump are. And so if you know the first thing about me, of course I dropped the letters into a Google Doc, and of course I annotated the hell out of them. Do you want to see? By the way, my whole channel is devoted to in-depth readings of political speech, from the good to the bad to the ugly. And so if you want to find all those videos, you can subscribe to my channel right here. From the first two words of the first letter, we have this woman's entire relationship to Trump. She's sorry. She was an embarrassment. If there's anything she's done to cause you trouble, please forgive her. She sees herself being lowered in your eyes. She looks like a hunchback. When she fails, will you tell her? Because it is she who's unworthy. And look, if you do something wrong, maybe your boss is owed an apology. But this is on another level. Natalie Harp's relationship to Donald Trump doesn't seem rooted in a desire to grow and learn so much as it is in shame. She's not sorry if she embarrassed him. She's sorry if she was an embarrassment. She's not proving her worth. She is unworthy. And even her physical appearance gets thrown under the bus. Her hands look worse than they used to, and she looks like a hunchback. And just to be clear, these are not my words about Natalie. These are Natalie's words about Natalie. And so obviously the surface take here is, wow, what a quirky girl. Maybe some medication wouldn't hurt. But I actually want to ask a deeper question. Is Natalie the only one relating to the president from this apologetic, shame-filled place? Or is everyone around him relating to him like that? It's often said of strong men that they fill their cabinets with people who couldn't get jobs anywhere else, because it makes them all the more loyal to him. When everyone in your inner circle hates themselves, it seems pretty unlikely that any of them would turn on you, don't you think? Which brings me to my second observation about Natalie. She's not just ashamed, she's, well, you tell me. I also know I've been distracted all week, forgetting to eat and even forgetting to sleep. I did forget to eat and sleep. I was approaching burnout. I'm just trying to stay afloat. Our dear Natalie seems physically exhausted. And I get it. Being a presidential aide can be hard work. But she's forgetting to eat. She's forgetting to sleep. She's not unable to. And this really leads me to wonder about the physical and psychological stability of the people in Trump's orbit. And we know he likes a crisis. He likes fear. He likes people in a state of reactivity. But this is more than that. This is a state of frenzy. And believe me, I don't like the policies, but I didn't realize just how panicked the people implementing them appear to be. And more troublingly, does he like that? Does he like that they're ashamed and panicked? Because people who are ashamed and panicked do not want to lose him. This is the most important thing I see in Natalie Harp's letter. A frantic desire not to lose Donald Trump. I want things to always be right between us. I miss the days when you used to call. You are all that matters to me. I don't want to ever let you down. I gotta be honest with you, when I read these words, I don't feel a lot of judgment for Natalie Harp. I actually feel a lot of pity. They don't read like the words of an aide to a president. They read like the words of a child. In both of her letters, Natalie Harp connects Trump with her own father, who died in 2020. And she's not the only MAGA person to make Trump into something of a father figure. Do you remember when Tucker Carlson said this?
When Dad gets home, you know what he says? You've been a bad girl.
This is part of a long tradition of strong men presenting themselves as father figures, dispensing discipline retributively, but also unpredictably. And so maybe this is why Natalie says, you have the absolute right to cuss me out when need be, if I deserve it. She seems to want his wrath, as long as it means that he's there. And so having read Natalie Harp's letters to Donald Trump, I think we can start to make a guess as to his type. If you want to be Donald Trump's personal aide, it wouldn't hurt to have a dose of self-loathing. It wouldn't hurt if you were apologizing all the time. And you should probably be underslept and undernourished. And finally, you should probably be desperately afraid of being abandoned by him. That's why I think the Natalie Harp letters are interesting. Not so we can make fun of some bizarre woman, but so we can better understand what type of person Donald Trump attracts to himself and why. If you like this kind of in-depth analysis of political speech, there's many more videos like it on my channel, which you can subscribe to below. If you're a reader, you might also enjoy my Substack, link up here or in bio, and consider commenting on or sharing this video. Thanks for watching. See you next time.